Howard is having an outstanding season, don't you think, Dick?
Hey, no doubt about it, Mr. Nessler. But there's still games left to be played. But at this point and at this pace, they're on track to grab a top seed in the tournament.
There's a look, Dick, at the starting lineups.
Check out these playmakers. The kids at the point should give us a show tonight.
We're set for the tip-off. And we're off with a tip here in the first half. For two. Number 2 takes the offensive rebound. Well, Dick, that didn't take very long.
I tell you, they're quick out of the gate, baby.
Looks like they're going to be facing some pressure now, Dick. Dick into the offensive set now, and let's see what we'll look at here with a 3 and 2.
Well, you know, the 3 and 2 offense, 3-2 set, really can be effective in getting a lot of cutting and screening, especially effective in attacking the basket and getting right down the lane. Pushing that basketball.
The Bisons can't seem to find a night off right now, Dick. The successive wins have gotten their program ecstatic and their fans in high spirits. I mean, really, what's going on here?
Hey, Brad, these guys are on fire, and I mean on fire. They're accomplishing something that very few teams can pull off. Dedication. Without dedication, this team wouldn't be able to do this.
The Bisons want to up the pressure here, Dick, and I think they're going to change the tempo of the game with their defense.
You know, it's a great decision, Brad, if you have the right personnel to play full-court defense.
The Bisons have been making some strides and are really improving. And I'm sure as a coach, Dick, you always like it when your team's playing great basketball.
Hey, they've been playing well these past few weeks. Steady improvement is all a coach can really ask for.
And there are his per-game averages.
It's not always about numbers, Brad. It's good to fill the stat sheet, but does he do the little things? That's the question.
Gets it. Gets the third shot. Our three-prong attack tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brad Nessler with Dick Vitale and our friend EA Aaron Andrews checking in from the sideline. On the left side. Gave it up. Time to pick up the defense here now. Stolen ball. That one's blocked from behind.
Great rotation by the D. I love it.
And we're going the other way. Ball coming in from the sideline. Tries for two. No.
Hey, Brad, this youngster is showing how to put the clamp on a player defensively.
Spectacular defensive effort. On the dribble, gives it up.
Nice hops.
All right, let's check in. Third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Coach has been quite animated over here on the sidelines. It's all positive, though. He's pleased with the manner in which they're playing their up-tempo style. I overheard him saying that if this continues, he likes his team's chances. Guys?
Aaron Andrews, always close to the action. Pushes it up. And up. And in and out. He may be in some trouble here. Top of the key for the bucket. No good. For two. Goes. This guy's really known as more of a power guy.
I tell you, I like the way this kid uses his body, Brad. He's the type of guy you want in your roster. When you want that inside presence, his size and power is an asset.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. Now looking to attack. Goes up for two.
I tell you what, pressure. Look at him take the ball the length of the court. No one stopped the basketball.
On the outside. The senior commits a turnover. Tries for two. It's good. Around 8 minutes remaining. For the bucket, he nails the shot. We've got a timeout. More ESPN coverage of the NCAA coming up right after this. Let's get back out on the floor. Trying to feed the low block.
Bad decision there by the senior.
There's a nice block from behind, Dick.
Yeah, that's good timing for the defense. Up and inside.
The skip pass is picked off. Swatted away. Transition opportunity coming up. Controlling the ball.
A little shake of bacon to use that high post screen.
Stewart picks up the foul. First personal foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
First one is good. Got them both.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
Way out on the right wing. No good from the field. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
And he got them both. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Patterson handles the pass.
Here comes the transition game.
Number one with the ball. Here's a double team.
Get that sucker out of the game, man.
Tries for two. They really seem to be letting this one get away, Dick.
Yeah, there's been a breakdown somewhere. They need to talk this one over, Brad.
Hard foul. Both teams looking to get things going here. Too physical. Last time I checked, Dick, it was about wins and losses. And there's a look at how the teams have been doing so far in both categories. We're at the 6-minute mark. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. The offense begins off the sideline inbounds. And we've got a whistle and a foul. He gets the tough layup and a foul to go with it, Dick.
Hey, that was awesome, baby, with a capital A.
Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He can't buy one. Nice defensive rebound. They clear it ahead in transition.
They need to get out and run their lanes now.
For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. For two. He gets the bucket to fall.
That's just embarrassing, Brad.
No one within miles to help him out. The Bisons are looking, Dick, to force a tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
Gave it up.
Tempo of the game really important here. You want to establish some good tempo.
Goes up for two. He couldn't get it to fall. They've got him right where they want him, Richard. About 5 minutes remaining in the game clock. Tries for two to number 10. Continues to impress me. He could very well be the best junior in the nation.
Gosh, is he ever? I haven't come across one person who doesn't feel as though this young man is one of the best in college basketball.
For the bucket. The shot won't fall. The shooting guard with the ball. For two. He makes the shot. On the dribble, gives it up. And it's knocked away. Great block. Ball's going to stay down here. Goes up for two. It sticks. If he's got a strong point, it's his ability to distribute the ball.
He's a pass-first type player whose teammates love to play with.
Number two takes the feed. Sinks it. Moving it around the perimeter. Tries for two. Shot off. Patterson handles the pass. Alley-oop. Patterson handles the feed. And we'll get a change of possession.
I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little tipsy-do dunkaroo.
They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
He's trapped, Brad. They strip him in a basketball. Got a little too fancy. Too much mustard there, baby.
About 3 minutes remaining. The Bisons look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressuring in the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad.
Norfolk State is in the bonus. Steps to the line for an easy one. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1. There's a look at his season averages.
One thing that stats don't show, Brad, are the intangibles. The pass that leads to the pass that ultimately leads to a score. Deflections, diving for loose balls. Those are all the important stats in my books.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nestler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
On the right side. And now there's a whistle and a foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Gets the first. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
Out on the wing. Here's the 3 ball. He sinks another basket. What are they going to do with this guy, Dick?
I don't know, Brad, but they better do it quickly.
Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. They might try and surprise the opposition with a little change here, Dick.
That might not be a bad idea.
We're at the 2-minute mark. We approach 10 seconds now on the shot clock. On the inside. Can he beat the buzzer? The missed shot? Well, whose team tempo will win out? That's the question right here, Dick.
You know, Brad, tempo is always important. Every team has their philosophy, and it's up to the players to follow the game plan.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
You know, Dick, this guy's really elevated his game today.
Well, he's just doing his thing. I'll tell you, Brad, just a great performance. I love this kid. He's a PTPer, baby.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. For the bucket. He can't get the bucket to fall. Number 32 with the ball. The man might be in a little bit of trouble here, Dick. For 2. Goes in. 1 minute left on the game clock. Goes up for 2. Not there. They've got him right where they want him, Richard. They'll work it around the arc. In the lane. Off the mark. Tries for 2. Off the glass and no good. He up fakes. Buries it. Shot clock is dead. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Gave it up. He draws a foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Makes his first. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Both free throws go. He dials long distance. At halftime, the Bison lead by 26. Number 2 must be very pleased with his offense so far in the first half.
I'll tell you, I would be too, Brad. I mean, the keys to success are his great work ethic and having the mentality to show up to play night in and night out.
He rejects it.
Poor job on the offensive end. Great job defensively rotating to the basketball.
He comes up empty. He may be in some trouble here. Both teams looking to get things going here. Fed the low block.
Double team now, bad angle.
Drains the shot. Pushes it up. Number 10 is called for the foul. Second personal foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
On the outside, throws it up for two. Number 4 can do it all despite being only a sophomore.
Brad, he's one of the best sophomores in the nation. He brings it almost every time he steps on the floor.
The Bisons are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace.
The shooting guard takes the feed. Goes up for 2. Nice shot.
Instead of giving him that, use a foul.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
On the dribble, gives it up. Number 10 is whistled for the foul. 3rd personal foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
First shot, good. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
There was no doubt about that one. Substitutions forthcoming. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Off the glass and no good. Here they go in transition. Number 13 takes the feed. Good job defensively. They just won't give many openings.
Pressure in the basketball.
He attempts the jump shot. Missed it. Drains it. Working it around the perimeter. Fakes the shot. Lobs it. Kicks it out. He shoots from the top of the circle.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Tries for 2. That was nice. He can light things up in a hurry. He's got that scorer's mentality.
You have to take him to make it, and this kid does a lot of both.
Unloads. Off the mark. Number 1 takes the pass in the paint. He gets the bucket. And a momentary look from three-point land. For the bucket. Nope. The shooting guard takes the pass. For 2. Scorches the net. Pushes it up. Goes up for 2. He drains the shot. And we're at the 8-minute mark. Tries for 2. Off the glass and no good. For the bucket. Gets it to go. The Bison seem like they want to play this game at the next level on defense, Dick.
Hey, look out for the full court pressure, Brad. It'll be interesting to see how the pressure will be handled. Look at that spacing.
The student body has got it going on. They look to be filled with rage and eager for a win.
Isn't it great, Brad?
Gave it up for 2. No good. Number 32 looks to be down emotionally.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see this, Brad. I feel for him.
On the left side. Goes up for 2. Knocks it down. 7 minutes left on the game clock. Here comes the ball screen.
Trying to go inside.
Number 13 is charged with the foul. First personal foul. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
He doesn't miss that opportunity either. That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
And once again, our 2 featured players here in tonight's Star Watch. Now they work it around the perimeter. He hammers it home. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Number 13 with the ball. Tries for 2. He gets it to fall. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Bad decision there by the senior. The Spartans looking to attack now in transition. It's not smart to just throw it out of bounds. They'll throw it in from the side. Six minutes left on the game clock. Looking for a good shot. Boy, terrible execution on offense. The power forward receives the ball. He knocks down another bucket.
This kid's got skills, Brad.
For the bucket, sinks the shot. And the strip, quick hand. That trap could spell some trouble. Foul charge. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
He hits the first. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
It's 2 at the charity stripe. On the dribble, gives it up.
The freshman's a bit careless with the ball.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. For 2. You can't miss those easy ones. Goes up for 2. He drains the bucket. He goes for 3 and come up short. 5 minutes left in the game clock. A great trap initiated by the defense. Tries for 2. You betcha. For the bucket. He hits it.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important on how talented guards that they have.
Yeah, that helps. Loose ball save. Up fake. Cross court. Great block shot. On the inside. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that block shot.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. Stewart comes up with it. Goes up for 2. About 4 minutes remaining. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
They work the perimeter. Alley-oop. Tries for two. Number 2 will definitely be one of the top picks in the draft next year if he decides to go that route.
Being coined as one of the best in your senior season has got to be surreal, Brad. It's almost the icing on the cake. And we all know winning the national championship is the pinnacle.
He gets the shot to fall. Looking for a good shot.
Great pressure, great double team. Really explosive.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day. Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
For the bucket. He gets that one to fall.
Shooter spotting up on a three.
About 3 minutes remaining. For 2, he shows the sweet touch. Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. Play about ready to resume. Cross court. Goes up for 2. Perfectly executed. Working around the perimeter. He makes a nice shot fake. Stewart handles the pass. Throws it up. Tries for 2. Gave it up. You can't be that aggressive. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
He goes to the line for the first time. Sinks it. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Got them both.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major. Bad decision there by the freshman.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. Now, that young guy just can't continue to pick up fouls. They need him in the game. They're set to throw it in from the side. Some subs get ready to check in. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. The chanting continues.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brian, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
He misses it. He grabs the rebound. He puts up the 3 ball. He misses the jumper. Trap could spell some trouble. They work it around the perimeter. He shoots from the corner. They got it.
He's just not giving the effort on defense.
He's not putting up a good fight at all. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For the bucket. Great shot. Looks at a 3. Nails a sweet jumper. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
One minute left to go. For 2. He hits the shot.
This is an old-fashioned stopping.
These shots are falling from everywhere. The Bisons are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace.
The Spartans are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Dick.
Too many games are lost from a charity strike. As a coach, it's good knowing that you have players on your roster who can knock them down.
He hits his second. No problem so far at the free throw line tonight, Dick.
Well, they're making the most of the free ones.
Goes up for two. Makes it. And a slam. Time out on the floor, folks. More ESPN coverage coming up right after this. Do you think they switch things around here for the moment, Dick?
I don't think so, but we'll wait and see, Brad.
On the outside, gets the rejection.
Up and inside.
They'll give him that pass all night long. I think that one deserves another look.
He took this one strong and hard, Mr. Nessler. That, my friend, makes a coach proud. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
And he misses the shot. Moving it around the perimeter. Tries for two. He drains it. They get out on the break. On the dribble, gives it up. He wants a three. Gets the J to fall. He shoots from half court. Nope. Howard destroys their opponent.
Well, they came into favorites, and they did not disappoint.
So for Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long. Always nice to be recognized. Howard is having an outstanding season, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, Brad, you have to agree with me, man. This is one of the teams to look out for. These guys are consistent performers who show up to play every night.
All 10 players are set, and now for the tip.
How many tip-off here in the first?
The Bisons are number 12 in the polls right now, Dick.
Hey, I'll tell you, Brad, it's always great to see how the rankings change from week to week. The parity in college basketball is unbelievable.
Here's a double team. For 2. He drains the shot.
Number 45, 42. The assistant 2. Number 2.
He pulls up with a jumper and come up short. And it's stripped. Active hands. There was no doubt about that one. The Bisons have been on a nasty losing streak, Dick. I know they're hungry. Actually, they're probably starving for a win right now.
They really need to win today to get back on track and get their fans rooting for them again. Will they be able to meet the challenge, Brad? We're about to find out. Pressure that basketball, help one another, communicate.
Stewart picks up the foul. He took it hard to the rack and got the foul.
Well, that's what his coach likes to see. His boys going hard to the hole and not settling for the jump shot.
And here's what it looks like if you average out his numbers over the course of the season.
Every game you have to bring it. It doesn't matter if you average 2 points or 20. Everybody in the squad has to be ready to get it done if they're called upon.
I want to thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler.
Nice low post play. Good entry to the box.
Stolen ball.
Oh, what a great job transition. Offense. Poor job defensively. Don't get back. Don't stop the ball. And they're allowed to convert. Get the number game going.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Tries for 2. You betcha. Pushes it up. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Number 1 is down emotionally right now, Dick.
Hey, he may need a block shot. Usually creates momentum and opportunities.
They're set to throw it in from the side. He tries the 3 ball.
Jumper didn't look pretty. I get
Had his shot blocked. And the ball is saved. Great job. Missed it. Gave it up. The jumper off the glass and no good. Patterson handles the pass, goes up for 2, sinks it. He can put points up and he can move the ball.
What's great about him is his ability to pass and score. It's a skill that not enough guards have. As a coach, you love having this type of player on your roster.
Might be a ball screen here, Dick.
Well, you got to use that screen. Hey, how the dribbler uses the screen is important in a pick-and-roll situation.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
It's the first. He makes the second.
Bad decision there by the freshman.
Count that as a personal foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Another great sophomore right here, Dick.
Hey, underclassmen are an important part of any program. With a year under his belt, the coaching staff expects solid play from him.
And there they miss one. Stewart handles the pass. Number 1 with the foul. First personal foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
We're swatted away. Nice rejection. Can't get it to go. That kid's making him think about every shot, Dick.
And he's doing it without fouling, which is the key.
He bombs from outside. Makes the shot. Around 8 minutes remaining. The Bisons with the push. Do they need a timeout here?
Yeah, their poise is beginning to fade.
The Bisons are looking, Dick, to force a tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
He unloads. Off the mark. On the left side. He fouled him. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
First shot is good. Gets 2 at the charity stripe. And the ball out of bounds, but we'll be staying right here. Here's a look at each team's record, both their conference and their overall marks.
You always want to do well in conference games. I guarantee that getting the conference title is a goal for every team in America.
The small forward takes the pass. Number 2 is called for the foul. 6th team foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Gets the first shot.
Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Goes up for 2. Got it. Could they be confused on defense right now, Dick?
That's just a lazy effort, Brad.
The ball stripped. Way out on the right wing. He shows the sweet touch. They work it around the perimeter. For 2. He nails the bucket. From three-point land. Off the mark. The Hornets are in the bonus. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket. I think it's important to get to the free throw line, Brad. It demonstrates that you're playing aggressively and that you're not settling for the jumper.
Both free throws go. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
Makes it. The Bisons look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressuring in the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad. That's a good-looking bucket out of the transition, Brad.
Tries for 2. Buried it. Alley-oop. He shoots from the deep corner. Can't connect. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Hey, they got him in some trouble, Brad.
Too physical. Well, don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
And he doesn't miss that opportunity either. Looking to move it around the perimeter. We're at the 5-minute mark. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Free throw is good. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
Got them both.
He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
For the bucket. He gets that one to fall.
Great effort defensively. He says, thou shalt not enter thy lane, baby. Get it out of here. I'm the landlord.
Looking for the pick now.
Hey, the two-man game is great to watch when you have an intelligent dribbler and a skilled big man.
Delaware State is in the double bonus. And let's take a look at a player who's really having a good game here tonight.
I tell you, as a coach, Brad, it's always nice to have a player surprisingly step up and perform better than expected. We'll have to keep a close eye on him moving forward.
Everyone on this squad's pretty solid from the free throw line. Their team free throw percentage pretty good.
Hey, that means that they're doing a good job of practicing free throws.
Makes the foul shot. Dick, they're really getting it done from the line tonight, aren't they?
And a surprisingly collective effort, Brad.
For two. That's good. Patterson is arguably one of the best players in the nation, Dick.
There aren't too many people who would argue with that. This young man is an incredible talent and a treat to watch.
He gets it to go. Four minutes left on the game clock. Patterson fakes the shot. Out on the right wing. They work the perimeter. Tries for two. It sticks. This guy's really known as more of a power guy.
He has all the tools to play down low. He can put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter for the bucket, and he can't hit the shot. Patterson handles the feed.
Double team now, bad angle.
Ball stripped. On the outside. Goes up for two. No good. For two. It's good. About 3 minutes remaining on the game clock. Tries for two. Scorches the net. The crowd begins to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
For the bucket.
Good drive right there. Good penetration.
Throws it up. Goes up for two. Top of the key. On the dribble, gives it up. For two. Sinks the shot. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. Tries for two. Gets it to go. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
For the bucket. No good from the field. The freshman has a brain cramp there and commits a turnover. Hard foul. Well, it's usually pretty much of an adventure when this young guy steps to the line.
Well, you know he's got to get into a routine. It's about routine and repetition, Brad.
And he got them both. Number one subs back into the thick of things, Dick.
Hey, you can't keep a guy like this out for too long, Brad. He's just too valuable.
Defense getting back to prevent an easy bucket. He shoots from the corner. The missed shot. Number one takes the pass. 1 minute left on the game clock. Goes up for two. Knocks it down. That's a good pass right there, Dick. This young guy is about distributing the basketball.
He really knows how to find the open man and get good looks for his teammates.
They got it. Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. And the ball's out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. Shot clock is dead. He tries the three. Gets the J to fall. They're working around the arc. With the big shot, perfectly executed. At the half, the Hornets are down by 8. And here's our game summary.
We've seen a lot of action and some impressive play here today. A look at these numbers can give you an idea of who's been doing what.
Howard really showed no signs of rust with their shooting in the first half, Dick.
They certainly did, and their offensive execution was near perfection. Keeping it up will be the key.
For two. Great shot. Well, this man's in trouble. Good job defensively. They just won't give him any openings.
Pressure in the basketball.
And that's one too many turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers are really a nightmare, especially when they lead to layups.
The Bisons are in a great position at this point, and they'll definitely be going to the NCAA tournament.
Hey, Brad, the NCAA tournament is the reward. After a long season of practices, tough games, and all of those other rigors, the tournament is their pinnacle.
Tries for two. He buries it. The Bisons want to up the pressure here, Dick, and I think they're going to change the tempo of the game with their defense.
You know, it's a great decision, Brad, if you have the right personnel to play full-court defense.
There's a slam. The Bisons in attack mode. For the bucket, he makes the shot. And they burn a timeout here. We'll have more NCAA coverage coming up in a moment. We'll get back to the action here after the timeout. On the right side. Dumps it in.
Tempo of the game really important here. You want to establish a good tempo.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Chance for an easy one. Makes the first. They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, NBN.
Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. Oh, this man's in trouble. Gave it up. The ball stripped. He shoots from right of the circle. He puts in another score.
He can see the light, Brad, and it's hanging right over the goal.
Number 2 is whistled for the foul. Second team foul. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Abrams receives the ball. He gets that ball in the low block and immediately goes with a shot. Nope.
They've got a shooter spotting up on the three-point line.
Now trying to feed the low block. The Hornets now looking for a basket in transition. Rejected. Loose ball and batted in. And the ball out of bounds, but we'll be staying right here. For two. Off the glass and no good. Gets the rejection. Ball's going to stay down here. The offense sets up from the sideline. He shoots from right of the circle. Nails the J. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Clay handles the feed. Tries for two. Oh, yes. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Robs him of the ball. Here they go into the break.
Great transition bucket.
On the dribble, gives it up for the bucket. Drains it. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Boy, assist to turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, they're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that. He's got hops like you, man. He got hops like you.
It is pretty similar.
Wow. I didn't realize my partner was a high riser.
We've got a timeout for ESPN coverage of the NCAA coming up right after this. Coming out of the timeout, I'd expect we're going to see more focused play on both sides.
One would assume so.
And a momentary look from three-point land. Puts up the jumper and come up short. Patterson handles the feed.
Got to take some pride on the defensive end.
Goes up for two. Goes. Abrams receives the pass. Time to pick up the defense here now. Plus the jumper. We're at the 7-minute mark.
Coach looks on, focused, a lot of intensity, a lot of emotion.
He looks for the bomb. Jumper won't go. For two. Tickles the twine. Tries for 2. That was nice. On the outside.
Turnover committed by the senior.
Here they come now on a turnover. For the bucket. Off the mark. Great defensive clinic put on by this young man tonight, Dick.
You betcha. He's giving the offense the blues.
Missed it. Tough defensive rebound.
Once you get that board, you've got to be looking up court.
Down in the low block, trying to work the lane. Drains the shot. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
And it's knocked away. Great block. Buries it. The Bisons are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
We're at the 5-minute mark. He puts up the 3 ball.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Fans are pleased now, given the fact that this game is really out of reach.
It's almost an expectation, Brad. You're supposed to win your home games, but winning by this amount, my goodness.
The Bisons want to up the pressure here, Dick, and I think they're going to change the tempo of the game with their defense.
You know, it's a great decision, Brad, if you have the right personnel to play full-court defense.
And they burn a timeout here. We'll have more NCAA coverage coming up in a moment. Welcome back, and we're set to inbound after the timeout. Gave it up. In the lane. They get it to go. Trying to feed the low block. Looking for the pick.
Hey, it's important that the dribbler really turns that corner hard when he's using that ball screen. He got off the nice shot off the dribble by running the defender into that solid screen.
Definitely a foul. These guys have really been able to step it up so far. They're putting together a very good team effort.
This team is playing great team basketball. They make it really tough for the opposition. If they can't keep this up, they'll all be happy once the final buzzer sounds. There's the trap.
Low block with a fadeaway jumper. Look at that follow through. Off the mark. Cross court.
The freshman's a bit careless with the ball.
They run it up into transition. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
For 2. Gets it to fall. We're at the 3-minute mark. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers. Trying to go inside.
That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin. Coach looking to change his lineup.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Tries for two. Comes up empty. Goes in. He tries to knock down the three. Off the mark. We're at the 2-minute mark on the right side. For the bucket. He gets the bucket. Goes up for two. He hits it. Pushes it up. They get it out into transition. Number 45 with the ball. That's not a good shot given his abilities.
Hey, Brad, their shot selection has been questionable. Too many outside jumpers. They've got to attack inside and then out. Jumper didn't look pretty.
And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
1 minute left on the... And it's blocked. Looking for a good shot. He launches a three. Missed the jumper. For two. Not this time.
I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little tipsy-do dunkaroo.
Tries for two. He doesn't get the hoop to fall. And it's stripped. Active hands. Shot clock is dead. Here comes the ball screen. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Kicks it out. He wants a three. Nope. Number 12 takes the pass. Blocked. You betcha. At the horn. Sinks it. The Hornets needed a win today to avoid a losing streak. And unfortunately, Mr. Vitale, they couldn't pull it off.
Hey, hopefully the coach has some tricks up his sleeve to get these kids motivated and itching to win their next game. If they don't, they'll find themselves in a dangerous place.
The Bison come into tonight's game with a record of 26-1. They might not get a number 1 seed, Dick, but they feel comfortable going into the postseason.
With the confidence they have in one another, they feel as though they have a good chance as anybody to be playing at the end of March.
Teams are ready to go, and we're ready for the tip. Howard snaps up the tip, and they bring it up the floor. Tries for 2. Boy, you go with all cylinders right in the opening seconds.
They didn't waste any time attacking the basket.
Dick into the offensive set now, and let's see what we'll look at here with a 3 and 2.
Well, you know, the 3 and 2 offense, 3-2 set.
His shot blocked from behind.
He set him up nicely.
Out on the wing. Takes the shot. Nails a sweet jumper. The Bisons can't seem to find a night off right now, Dick. The successive wins have gotten their program ecstatic and their fans in high spirits. I mean, really, what's going on here?
They keep racking them up. These guys are a handful and have the talent to beat any team in America.
For 2. Makes it.
Number 55, 42.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For the bucket. He drains it. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight with Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews. I'm Brad Nessler. Got it down the low block. Missed it. Patterson receives the ball. The Bisons have really made some progress in recent times.
Hey, they sure have, Brad, but I guarantee you that they want to continue on this trend. Nice hops.
Now looking for the ball screen, Dick.
Hey, the two-man game, Brad. So many teams incorporate it into their scheme because it works.
They get it to go. The Bisons are looking, Dick, to force a tempo by extending their defense.
You know, forcing your opponent to play in a full court is a great idea if you have the athleticism to play that style, Brad. Otherwise, you may not be very successful pressuring in the full court.
Patterson pump fakes. Way out on top, controlling the ball. He rejects it. Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Knocks it down.
Up and inside.
Goes up for 2. Great shot. Let's check in with Aaron Andrews and what she's got in store for us. Aaron?
Coach has been pretty active over here on the sideline, providing some quality feedback to his players. I overheard him saying that he really likes the manner in which they've been playing. The up-tempo style is what they're known for and what they've been demonstrating so far. Don't look for that to change.
Aaron Andrews always close to the action. Tries for 2, and he can't hit the shot. Challenging like that really makes the offense think twice about putting the shot up.
It's really almost as good as a block. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. For 2. Sinks the shot. Number 24 takes the pass. They work it around the perimeter. A little two-man action. 8 minutes left on the game clock. For the bucket. Tickles a twine.
Number 24, 42.
Now they work it around the perimeter. Up fake. They work it around the perimeter. The skip pass is picked off. Goes up for 2. It's no good.
What a terrific play, though, to tip that ball back. The awareness, the basketball IQ.
They work the perimeter. Buries it. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers. Excellent jump shot right there.
About 7 minutes remaining. The Bisons look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressure into the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad.
He gets that one to fall.
Number 24, 42.
On the outside, he intercepts it. That's picked off.
Hey, kid's got great defensive court sense.
Tries for 2. He misses it. Pushes it up. And we're going the other way. They might have him in some trouble here, Dick.
Great trap, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. Turns it over. Now it comes the other way. There's the rejection.
That has to be intimidating, Brad.
The Bulldogs are on the run. Both teams looking to get things going here. The Bulldogs have a special roster, which I know you're in love with, Dick.
Their roster is pretty special, Brad. You know why? Because of the seniors, the leaders, the dependable ones. They're so important.
Knocked it down.
Look at that spacing.
Richard picks up the foul. First personal foul. And let's take a look at a player who's really having a good game here tonight.
I'll tell you, Brad, he's been awesome, baby. He's a PT peer. I'll tell you, what a great performance.
Cross court. For 2. Off the glass and no good. For the bucket. Dick, they really need to get something going in a hurry here.
Yeah, call a timeout and get your boys into the game, Brad.
Looking for a good shot. He shoots the jumper. He has taken his team completely out of this game.
These young guys have to remember to let the game come to you. Don't force the action.
Off the mark. Throws it up. Goes up for 2. And we'll head back down to the other end. Last time I checked, Dick, it was about wins and losses. And there's a look at how the teams have been doing so far in both categories. Tries for 2. You betcha. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
Swatted from behind.
Never saw him coming, Brad.
Takes it strong to the hoop.
That comes when you're committed to being the strongest guy on the court. Every time you step on the floor, it takes an army to slow him down.
Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. Too much. That's a foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
And he doesn't miss that opportunity either. We're at the 4-minute mark. Richards handles the feed. For two, gets it to go. Working it around the perimeter. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Patterson receives the pass. He strips him clean. And we've got a whistle and a foul. They'll throw it in from the side. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Oh, yes.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Goes up for two. Tries for two. Comes up short. About 3 minutes remaining on the game clock. For two. Knocks it down.
Number 55, 4-2.
They'll work it around the arc. Pump fakes. Down in the low block. Kicks it out. From the corner. Missed the jumper. He fouled him. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Jumper off the mark. That goes out of bounds, and we'll stay at this end. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. He gets another one to go.
This is a shooting clinic, my friend.
And a momentary look from three-point land. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Well, here's a look at the tempo for both teams tonight, Dick.
You know, it's crucial, Brad, that both teams stick to their style of play. If not, the chances of them winning definitely decreases.
They're really losing confidence with their poor shooting at the time, Dick.
Hey, nothing that a couple of fast break dunks couldn't cure.
Now trying to feed the low block. Goes up for two. It's good.
Number 55, 4-2. The assist to number 14.
We're at the 1 minute mark. Way out on top. Rejects it. Hawkins handles the pass. Gave it up. Thinks about the shot. Moving it around the perimeter. Tries for two. He couldn't get it to fall. The Bulldogs are now in the bonus. These guys have really been able to step it up so far, and they're putting together a very good team effort.
You know, everyone's been getting involved. Passing, rebounding, taking the ball to the hoop. A great team effort will always keep a team in it. He
gets it to go. Shot clock is dead. For two. Goes in. With the J. I wonder if he's ever going to get any help from his teammates, Dick. He's doing it all and then some.
At some point, his team is going to have to step up and play at his level. He's carrying them right now.
Jumper won't go. He dials long distance. Off the mark. At the end of the first half, the Bison are ahead by 5. Before we go any further, let's take a moment here and have a look at our game summary.
I've been really impressed with just how hard both teams are playing. These numbers show you how they've been performing.
Alley-oop for the bucket. On the outside, lets it fly. The Bisons will be heading to the postseason finale, also known as the NCAA tournament.
They've been playing solid basketball all season, Brad. I'm certain that they'll be at the big dance.
Oh, this man's in trouble. Goes up for two. Goes.
Rushing that basketball.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. For three. He's clearly forcing things right now, Dick.
He's taking his team out of the game.
Oh, that's going to be a costly turnover, Dick.
I'll tell you, turnovers can absolutely destroy a team. Up and inside.
Tries for two. Got it. You can just blink and this guy's already got 20 on you. This man is a scorer.
He's what you would call a pure scorer. He can really score the basketball in bunches, Brad.
For two. That was nice. For the bucket. Shot off. Goes up for two.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Tries for two. Not there. Down in the low, blocks the shot. Pushes it up. Tries to get the D to bite. Way out on top. Controlling the ball. Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in a full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
On the dribble, gives it up. He blocks the shot. They work it around the perimeter. Number 22 is called for the foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
This is what he's been able to bring to the court per game so far this season.
Hey, the numbers can be nice, but they can also be deceiving. You never want to judge someone purely by their averages, no matter how high or low they may seem.
Gave it up. He shoots from the deep corner. The missed shot. The shooting guard gets the pass. For two. Buried it. Now they work it around the perimeter. For the bucket. Drains the shot. perimeter. Boy, terrible execution on offense. Way out on top, controlling the ball. Nice shot. And we're at the 8-minute mark. They work the perimeter. Obvious foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket. They have one of the toughest things to get in sports, experience. Experience is so important, Brad. See situations and knowing how to react to them correctly and quickly is a great, great thing.
That line is really being good to him tonight, Dick.
That line's always good, Brad. These guys just have to make good use of it.
And a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, good second effort to stay with it right there. Did a great job attacking the defense.
Well, it's usually pretty much of an adventure when this young guy steps to the line.
So much of it's mental, Brad.
Dick, you got to be prepared when you go up against this team. They love to pressure in the full court.
Hey, you've got that right, Mr. Nessler. They like to get in your face and force you to commit turnovers.
One thing I've noticed about up-tempo teams is the manner in which they rebound, Dick.
Definitely. They like to take it to you, and they do it with speed, which is tough to keep up with. A frantic pace is definitely to their advantage.
Scores it. On the dribble, gives it up.
I tell you, they all want to take it to the rack. High wire rack, baby. Little dipsy-do dunkaroo.
About 7 minutes remaining on the game clock. I think they're trying to make a statement. It's a team effort across the board so far today, Dick.
I tell you, if you're on the floor, that means your coach trusts you and believes you can play a role out there. Hey, we've seen some great plays from a number of different players so far, and that always makes things difficult for an opponent.
Goes up for two. The shot's off target. He looks for three. Nope. Number 24 handles the pass. Tries for two. Off the glass and no good. Gliding in for the jam.
Sliding and gliding. Nobody rotated over. The defense moves so slowly.
On the outside. For two. He hits the shot. Top of the key. Lobs it for the bucket. He gets the rejection. The shooting guard takes the pass. Goes up for two. He's money with the shot. They go into the low block. Pass down low. There's a drop step, and oh, good defense.
I thought defense reacted and beat him to the spot. Very poor job with the drop step, very slow.
Tries for two. He makes the shot. The Bisons want to up the pressure here, Dick, and I think they're going to change the tempo of the game with their defense.
You know, it's a great decision, Brad, if you have the right personnel to play full-court defense. That's a good-looking bucket out of the transition, Brad.
About 5 minutes remaining. Throws it up for two. Number 0 pulls down the offensive rebound. The Bisons are going to probably switch up their style here and play mainly in the half court, especially now since they've got the lead.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do at this point is to slow completely down at the offensive end. If you have transition opportunities, take them. Otherwise, milk the clock and shoot with less than 7 seconds left on the clock.
The Bisons are cranking things up at the defensive end, and they're going to extend that pressure.
An aggressive move on their part, Brad. They'll be looking to force some turnovers. Coach looking to change his lineup.
cross court. For the bucket. He gets it to go.
Number 22.
Way out on top. Controlling the ball. The ball stripped. 4 minutes left on the game clock. Looking for a good shot. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. The Bisons with the push. Tries for two. Off the glass. On the right side. Blocked. With a layup. This one might go down to the final buzzer.
In close games like this, Brad, offensive and defensive execution is very important. Look at that spacing.
For the deuce. No. Nice rejection. He gets the rebound. Oh, this man's in trouble. For two. Off the mark. Fakes a jumper.
Nice step in it, man. Take a look right here. Little Baryshnikov in shorts. Little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades. The Bisons are really looking to turn up the pressure and the overall game tempo with this press, Dick.
I'll tell you, it looks like they want the tempo to be at the higher end of the spectrum. This will definitely impact the pace.
He couldn't get it to fall. Two with a lay-in. Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. Drains it. The Bisons look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressuring in the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad.
And, Dick, that puts the lead at 9.
9 points is surmountable. This is the time to start jacking threes.
Dick, I've heard you talk about this a million times before. How about the number of baskets that have been scored in the paint here?
Hey, the points in the paint have been huge for them, Brad. Winning the battle in the paint will win you games. It's obvious that that's where they're looking to attack.
They look to get it to the inside. Hard foul. Well, it commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vital.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
He rejects it. Clay is seemingly at an emotional low right now.
Someone may have to talk to him. He needs to get back on track.
The center with the ball. For the bucket. Off the backboard. Patterson receives the ball. Kicks it out. He unloads a three. He drains the jumper. Working it around the perimeter. 1 minute left on the game clock. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Well, it's time to start fouling. They got to stop the clock, Dick. The point guard gets the pass. Foul, man. That stops the clock again. And the clock stopped with a foul. Ball's coming from the sideline. And they continue to foul to stop the clock. Sideline inbounds. Clock stopped with a foul. Well, Dick, here's a player in just his freshman year.
Hey, being a student in college is quite an experience. but being a student athlete is something on a whole other level. There are a lot of challenges you have to meet if you want to keep your balance and be successful.
He makes the second shot. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win. I can't emphasize it enough, Brad. It's important to get to the charity stripe.
Time out on the floor, folks. More ESPN coverage coming up right after this. I wouldn't mind seeing him change things up a little bit, Dick, here.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
He tries to knock down the three. Poor decision. He has no business taking that shot.
Hey, a few more of those, he may wind up on a bench.
Goes up for two. He drains the bucket. Trot.
Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunity.
Play keeps it in. And back they come the other way. For two. Can't get the shot to drop. Pushes it up. For the bucket. That one's off. Sinks it. The Bisons look like they want to use their defense to speed up this game.
You know, pressure into the full court is a great tactic if you have the horses. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense to play full court defense, Brad.
And before we go anywhere else, let's check in and look at it. And here's our player. The Bison come into tonight's game with a record of 27-1. This team really looks dangerous approaching March, Dick.
This team may be a sleeper, Mr. Nessler.
All right, buckle up, folks. Here we go. Early in the ball game, these two teams trying to set their particular tempo. Low block. Ten to shoot. The Tar Heels are coming off a win, and they're looking to keep that win streak alive. And, Dick, they run out of time there.
Hey, that defense is simply ferocious, Brad.
On the left side. Lobs it. Goes up. He blocks the shot. Jumper won't go. Both teams looking to get things going here.
Turnover by the senior.
And Dick, here's a look at how each team fares in their respective conferences.
You want to be at the top of this list, Brad. Every team wants to be the top of their conference.
Dick into the offensive set now, and let's see what we'll look at here with a 3-2.
Well, you know, the 3-2 offense, 3-2 set really can be effective in getting a lot of cutting and screening, especially effective in attacking the basket and getting right down the lane.
Nice to have you along with us tonight. Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews alongside. I'm Brad Nessler. We've got a good one going. The Bisons have really made some progress in recent times.
Hey, they sure have, Brad, but I guarantee you that they want to continue on this trend.
For 2. No good from the field. Tries for 2. He gets it to go.
Number 2, 4-2. The assist 2. Patterson.
Well, Mr. Vitale looks as though they're going to play with some full court press here.
It'll be interesting to see how they counter the press, Brad. Will they attack for layups or settle into a half-court set?
The Tar Heels pushing the ball in transition. On the left side.
Double team now, bad angle.
He hammers it home.
Instead of giving him that, use a foul.
On the dribble, gives it up. For the bucket. He gets the bucket to fall.
Patterson, 4-2.
A great trap initiated by the defense. Wright handles the feed. Goes up for 2. Drains it. How do you keep the man sealed on that double team, Dick?
Not like that, Brad. They really got to be active. Active hands, active feet.
Can't connect.
There's that high screen. I want to use that high screen. Good jump out. Get over the top. That's how you want to defend that. Get over the top of that screen.
Off the glass and no good. Makes the shot.
Patterson, 4-2.
They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Look at that trap, Brad.
Now looking to attack. For 2. And that was just coast to coast for the score.
Number 2, 4-2. The assist 2. Patterson.
Traps in place, Dick. Looking for a good shot. Number 2 is charged with the foul. First team foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket. Hey, Brad, you want to get to the line early and often. You end up getting your opponents into foul trouble, and it's also an opportunity to get some points.
Gets his second. Throws it up. Tries for 2. Nice defensive rebound. They clear it ahead in transition.
As soon as you get that defensive rebound, you should be looking to push the ball.
They've got him right where they want him, Richard. He gets that one to fall.
Richard, 4-2. The assist 2. Hawkins.
Oh, this man's in trouble. Now in transition. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. And we're at the 8-minute mark. Dumps it in. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. Patterson receives the pass. For 2. Buried it.
Patterson, 4-2.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. He may be in some trouble here. Gave it up. Tries for 2. Makes it. They work the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. The missed shot. For the bucket. No good. On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. About 7 minutes remaining on the game clock. Number 24 receives the pass. There's a high percentage shot.
Wow, what hops, baby, what hops.
Working it around the perimeter. For two. Scorches the net.
Number 2, 4-2. The assist to Patterson.
They've got him trapped. The power forward with the ball.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. Here's a double team. The senior commits a turnover. Here they go in transition. Tries for two. Sinks it.
Patterson, 4-2.
The Tar Heels have quite a few seniors in their lineup, which definitely is to their benefit.
It is, Brad. Seniors may be the only reason why coaches sleep at night. They rarely make bad decisions, and you can trust them on the court.
Now trying to feed the low block. Cleveland picks up the foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Makes it. Misses the second shot. Wright handles the pass. They've got him right where they want him, Richard, with a quarterback pass. Number 2 is whistled for the foul. Second personal foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of bluff. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
He misses the first. Makes his second shot. For the bucket. There was no doubt about that one.
Patterson, 4-2.
He may be in some trouble here. And we've got a whistle and a foul.
Defensive foul 2.
You know, Dick, this guy's really elevated his game today.
I tell you, as a coach, Brad, it's always nice to have a player surprisingly step up and perform better than expected. We'll have to keep a close eye on him moving forward.
They work it around the perimeter. Turnover by the senior.
Look at speed. I tell you, man, there's nothing like having athleticism and quickness.
Off the mark. You betcha. He's really dangerous off the bounce.
I tell you, one thing he can really do, Brad, is take the ball to the rack. That's definitely something that he does well.
Gets the rejection. The Tar Heels in transition. And we're ready to get things back going again after the timeout. They'll bring it back out on top and reset it. Blocks the shot. Gave it up. Goes up for two. Tickles a twine.
Number 2, 4-2. The assist to Patterson.
Isolated on the outside. They're working around the arc, looking for the open jumper. From downtown.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
And the slam. About 4 minutes remaining on the game clock. Traps in place, Dick.
Patterson.
Looking for a good shot. Pushing in transition.
Great pressure, great double team. Really explosive. That's a good-looking bucket out of the transition, Brad.
They've got him right where they want him, Dick. The ball stripped. Fast break opportunity here.
Up and inside.
For two. Great shot. They'll work it around the arc. He puts up the tray. He hits the tough shot.
I'll tell you, he's not going to nail with ease, Brad.
He may be in some trouble here. A great trap initiated by the defense. On the dribble, gives it up. Turnaround jumper. Nope. Tries for two. It won't fall. Out of bounds and a change in possession. Let's take a second look at this three. Had a momentary look from three-point land. They can't find the range right now behind the arc.
They should start looking elsewhere. Maybe try and get an easy one inside.
For the bucket. Goes. We're at the 2-minute mark.
It looks as though they have a shooter spotting up.
Off the mark. Wright receives the ball. Ball stripped.
Oh, what a great job transition. Offense. Poor job defensively. Don't get back. Don't stop the ball. And they were allowed to convert. Get the number game going.
He takes the three. Scores it. On the outside. Fakes it. They go with the entry pass on the post. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebounding ability.
The small forward receives the ball. Goes up for two. He hits the shot. 1 minute left on the game clock. For two. He makes the shot. This is the type of guy that can throw the whole kitchen sink at you if you're not careful.
He's got size plus everything else. It's going to be fun to watch the different ways he gets involved in this game.
These guys have really been able to step it up so far, and they're putting together a very good team effort.
You can't have any weak links out there at this level. The coaches and players are just too good, and they'll be exposed. So far, it's been a demonstration of teamwork here today.
Tries for two. He gets the bucket.
Stewart, 4-2.
For the bucket. That's good.
Patterson, 4-2. The assist 2. Hawkins.
They've got him trapped. Pushes it up. Goes up for two. Sinks the shot. Gave it up with the big shot. Scorches the net with a J. At halftime, the Bison lead by 17. North Carolina seemed to have caught the turnover bug in that first half, Dick.
And that was big, and it hit him hard. You can't put points on a board if you turn the ball over. They better hope it doesn't come back to haunt them.
Looks like a full-court man-to-man press, Mr. Vitale. Unloads a three. Off the mark. An errant pass out of bounds for the turnover.
Well, you credit that to two factors. One, great team defense, but number two, lack of communication offensively, not in rhythm and sync.
The Bisons look like they're going to the NCAA tournament this year, Dick.
Hey, when you play well for long stretches at a time, that's what happens. You get to play well in March. Pushing that basketball, help one another, communicate.
Here comes a pick.
Hey, ball screens are such an important part of the game these days. Guys are so creative when it comes to using that ball screen.
Right receives the ball. For 2. That was nice.
Get out of the way, baby. That was absolutely sensational.
Tries for 2. Off the glass and no good. Here's a block from behind.
My man was on a mission.
Kicks it out.
They strip him of the basketball. Got a little too fancy. Too much mustard there.
They work it around the perimeter. He fouled him. Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brian, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy baskets. You know, seniors are important because they bring so much to the team. Leadership, motivation, and a sense of accountability. It's their last year, so you know they want to make it a memorable one.
It's his second. Goes up for 2. He drains it.
Number 2. The assist 2. Hawkins.
On the dribble, gives it up. Bad decision there by the senior. Tight D here.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
For 2. It's good. Pushes it up. Tries for 2. Off the glass and no good. Wright receives the ball. For the bucket. He gets it to fall. Pushes it up. Here comes the ball screen. Got the high pick. Goes up for 2. Gets it to go.
Patterson, 4-2. The assist 2. Richards.
That is a dagger in the heart, that shot, Dick.
Hey, they lost focus here. They need a timeout to regroup, Brad.
The assist 2. Patterson.
On the outside. He shoots from outside. Missed the jumper. Shoots from outside. Missed it. On the left side. For 2. Goes in. Richards receives the ball. He pump fakes. Richards handles the pass with a deep shot from outside. Jumper won't go. The small forward receives the ball. Gliding in for the jam.
Sliding and gliding. Nobody rotated over. The defense moves so slowly.
Around 8 minutes remaining. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
The Bisons have really been able to get it done here as a team today, Dick.
I tell you, it's been great to watch these kids really work with one another out there. They all have individual skills to put the ball in the hoop, but that isn't always what's best for a team. Everyone needs to get touches so they can feel involved.
On the left side. He dribbles the ball out of bounds. Boy, assist-to-turnover ratios are big, and that's a big turnover.
I'll tell you, they're turning the ball over too often. You can't win when you do that.
Tries for 2. Knocks it down.
Number 4-2. The assist 2. Patterson.
On the left side. And the strip. Quick hand. dribble. They feed down to the low block. He's got a nice shot fake. Right, keeps it in. Number 44 takes it away. Now let's check back in now on our Star Watch player. And that's one too many turnovers.
Yeah, those turnovers are really a nightmare, especially when they lead to layups.
Ball stripped. We're at the 7-minute mark. They've got a player spotting up on the 3. There they come with a double team to stop it. Change of possession. For the bucket. Oh, yes.
Patterson, 4-2.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. He goes up with it. Can't connect. Now they work it around the perimeter. Alley-oop. Goes up for 2. He drains the shot.
Number 2, 4-2.
Oh, this man's in trouble. Number 2 is called for the foul. Second team foul.
Number 2. That's his third person. Team foul number 2.
I think they're trying to make a stick and a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, good second effort to stay with it right there. Did a great job attacking the defense.
Second personal. Team foul number 3.
Number 44 going to the charity stripe for the first time tonight. Patterson handles the feed. About 6 minutes remaining in the game clock. He tries the 3. Nails the jumper.
Stewart, 4-3. The assist to Patterson.
Great anticipation defensively.
On the right side. There's a double team waiting there. Feed the low post. Number 44 with the foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Misses the free one. Gotta make the freebies. For 2. Nice shot.
Cleveland, 4-2. The assist to number 24.
Moving it around the perimeter. Good fake. On the left side. Looking to move it around the perimeter. Tries for 2. Not there.
Hey, Brad, this youngster is showing how to put the clamp on a player defensively.
Spectacular defensive effort. Trying to pack it inside. He makes the block. Pushes it up. He goes for 3 and come up short. Out on the wing. For the bucket. Off the glass and no good. Gave it up. Turnover by the freshman. Now looking to attack. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. He nails the bucket. The Bisons will probably be better off if they resort to playing in the half court for the rest of the game. Dick, given the time and score, playing up-tempo really isn't the smartest thing to do.
Hey, knowing when to settle down in the half court is very important. When you have the lead and the clock is winding down, the offensive goal should be to have longer possession. That was really a nonchalant pass. Get that sucker out of the game, man. Look at that spacing.
He unloads a 3. The Smith Center is in complete chaos at the moment. Patterson blocked. Patterson is spent right now emotionally, Dick.
He needs to take a deep breath, refocus, and get after it.
Sideline inbounds. 3. Nope. For 2. Rims out. Looking for a good shot. Great hustle.
Block shot usually creates momentum and opportunities.
Top of the circle, they work it around the perimeter. Got it.
Number 2, 4-2. The assist 2, Patterson.
About 3 minutes remaining. They work the perimeter. He gets the shot to fall.
Number 44, 4-2. The assist 2.
Working it around the perimeter. Pushing in transition. Had his shot rejected. He gets the rejection.
Watch this break right here.
There's the block. And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that block shot. Double team now, bad angle.
He takes it away.
He lifted that one beautifully, Brad.
Oh, boy, I got to agree. That was super smooth. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
And how about some of his averages, Dick?
One thing that stats don't show, Brad, are the intangibles. The pass that leads to the pass that ultimately leads to a score. Deflections, diving for loose balls. Those are all the important stats in my books.
Tries for 2. The layup is good. So Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other 4 will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with 4 people on the exterior.
That trap could spell some trouble. On the dribble, gives it up. He's got to make sure he doesn't pick up enough. He cashed in on the layup and gets the foul.
He knew he was going to get fouled, Brad, but he took the hit like a man.
Wright is a pretty good free throw shooter and will likely knock down his free throw attempts.
I think that's one thing he takes a great deal of pride in. He realizes the importance of free throws.
For the bucket, off the glass and no good. Buries it home. A great trap initiated by the defense. Out on the wing. Gave it up. Goes up for 2. Off the glass and no good. On the dribble, gives it up for 2. He nails the shot.
Richard, 4-2. The assist 2. Patterson.
Tries for 2. Off the mark. 1 minute left on the game clock. For the bucket. He hits it.
Number 35. 4-2. The assist 2. Cleveland. Defensive foul 2. Cleveland. Substitution. North Carolina. Defensive foul 2. Number 44.
Goes up for 2. No good. Welcome back, and we're set to inbound after the timeout. Out of bounds, and we're not going anywhere.
Shooter spotting up on a 3. Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps.
Defensive foul 2. Number 35.
Attempts the Hail Mary.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Count that as a personal foul. So they'll inbound on the near sideline. Tries one from three-point land. Off the mark. Pushes it up. Fake. Tries to get around the trap, but he can't do it.
Hey, Trap's giving that kid some fits.
They got it. It might be safe just to start that bus up. I think this one's over.
It is over, Brad. I'm no math major, but even I can figure this one out.
Howard comes away with a huge win tonight in this blowout.
Well, they came into favorites, and they did not disappoint.
It's been a fun game, and as always, my partners alongside have enjoyed you being with us. For Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews, I'm Brad Nessler. Good night, everybody. Here's a...
You